Now, Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Jake Zivin. He is Erik Elken. After a stunning upset loss to North Medford last week, Sheldon was looking to rebound tonight against South Medford at home.
And in recent years, this game was decided the conference champion. Tonight, it was about survival, with the losers' hopes of winning the conference title pretty much dashed.
It was our game of the week, a game you saw live on Live Well, Western Oregon. Sheldon got rolling early. First drive, Joseph Kuhn. It's Mitchell Herbert over the middle. 30-yard touchdown catch, Irish up 7-0, just 2.5 minutes into the game. Next Sheldon drive, Irish using the ground game this time. Yadi Dunmore finds a huge hole on the draw, 20-yard touchdown. It is 14-0 Irish. 21-zip in the third quarter, more Dunmore this time on special teams. Didn't get to return the first couple of punts, but does here. He is such a dynamic and explosive player. Makes a beautiful cut and is off to the races. 71-yard touchdown, and the route is on. Sheldon up 28-0. Irish just pouring it on in the rain in the second half. Kuhn, a perfect pass to Kellen Strom, his second TD catch of the night. That put the Irish up 42-7. Sheldon goes on to win 49-14. Looks like Sheldon's back to being Sheldon after the loss to North Medford last week.
It was a shock last week, but you know, when you're working with 17 and 18-year-old kids, it happens occasionally. Our kids are human, and you know, we just screwed up last week. And I am so proud of our kids for coming out and fighting and playing like Sheldon football players.
We've been working on it all week, just doing the little things right, like Sheldon always has, and we just really focused on that this week and had a great week of practice and just came out and executed during Friday.
Undefeated Roseburg playing its third of only 4 home games this season, hosting South Eugene. No score, middle of the first quarter. Cody Walker play action, rolls out, hits River Sigrist for the 3-yard score. 6-0 Indians. Still in the first, Levi Holden sweeps outside, pushes a man out of his way. Get out my way. Gets the first down. That would lead to an Indian touchdown. 7 minutes later, left in the half, 12-0 Roseburg. Cody Walker play action, looks to the corner. There's Levi Holden, makes the pretty grab for the score. Roseburg wins 34-21, stays undefeated.
Thurston seeking its third win of the season, playing at Grants Pass. In the third quarter, the Cavemen are up 28-14 and driving. Zachary Hannon gets the handoff, takes it 43 yards down the sideline and into the end zone to extend the Grants Pass lead to 35-14. After a turnover led to a Grants Pass field goal, Thurston's Brendan Quinn hits Curtis Stewart. That cut the lead to 17. Thurston gets the ball back, and on 3rd and long, look at Quinn avoiding one sack, avoiding another sack, somehow stays on his feet and picks up the first down. But the drive would stall out, and later on in the fourth quarter, Cavemen ice it. Javon Appling to Kirkland Meadows. Thurston loses 45-21.
To the 5A Midwestern League, and a huge matchup here. 5th-ranked Springfield playing at 4th-ranked Ashland. Springfield went down 7-0. Trevor Watson on the QB keeper. He takes it in to tie it at 7. So fast is Watson. Second quarter, it's Daniel White, another young phenom, to Shashi Penn. Takes a big hit, but gets his feet in for the touchdown. Ashland back on top, 14-7. Then early in the fourth, it's White again, his second rushing touchdown of the day. Ashland starting to open this one up 28-7. But are the Millers done? Not yet. It's 28-14. Watson to Taylor Travis for the touchdown. 28-21 with 3 minutes to go. Millers down by 7. On 3rd and 6, Millers trying to get the ball back, but White keeps it and is gone. 45 yards to ice it. Ashland hangs on to beat Springfield 34-28.
Marist sitting just behind Springfield in the polls at 6, taking on 1 and 2 Willamette in the first quarter. Marist, Justin, and Sankey Frank. Nice carry, breaking into the open field. And Sankey Frank has been the workhorse in the backfield for Marist, one of them this season. Brody Cooper finishes off the drive, the sophomore quarterback, for a short touchdown run, 6-0 Marist. More from Marist. Cooper looking for somebody, but Brandon Britt, big sack for Willamette. And in the second, still just 6-0 Marist. Brody Cooper, long pass, and Chris Miller's on the end of it. Touchdown Marist. The Spartans go on to blow out Willamette 45-0.
I thought he coached at South Eugene. Chris Miller.
He played in the NFL. Just Sheldon, former Sheldon.
Excuse me, South Eugene is what I meant. North Eugene, I was getting ahead of myself. North Eugene playing at Eagle Point. It's the Eagles who get on the board first. Georgie Quintero, that was the Carlos Flores, 6-0 Eagles. But North Eugene responds. Joey Butterfield to Dane Stapley. Touchdown ties it up at 6. See what happens when I try to make a joke. Back and forth they go. Quintero, another touchdown pass, this time to Lucas Morris, 12-6. Eagle Point back on top. And Eagle Point with the ball again. Georgie Quintero passes, but intercepted this time. And North Eugene's John Averill will lead to a touchdown on the next play to tie the game at 12, but Eagle Point runs away with it from there. 20 unanswered. Eagles win 32-12.
I thought it was a good joke.
Yeah, I said North Eugene instead of South Eugene. So kind of
execution, the thought was there. That is the Midwestern League, the Southern Oregon wrap-up, but don't go anywhere. Coming up, a breakdown of tonight's Mid-Willamette League action,
including highlights of the game of that might decide the conference title after the break.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Through 4 games, it looks like the Mid-Willamette League is a 2-horse race between West Albany and Silverton. The Bulldogs and the Foxes play tonight in a game that could decide the conference champion. For highlights of that one and a rundown of tonight's Mid-Willamette League, we bring in Steven Nelson, who is live in the studio. Steven.
Jake, in a season already full of highly anticipated games, third-ranked West Albany hosting number 2 Silverton has to be pretty high on the list. It doesn't get much bigger than that in the Mid-Willamette. A win for the Bulldogs would surely help them jump the Foxes for the number 2 spot. Second half, Bulldogs up 13-0. Jake Lacoste, he gets a lot of touches over the course of a game, getting some tough yards here, picking up the first down, nearly taking out our photographer. She would be okay. Do not worry. A few plays later, Lacoste going to his right now. He's brought down, and underneath that massive pile of humans, the ball came loose. The Silverton Foxes recovered, but couldn't do anything with it. Fourth quarter, 4th down for West A. Cody LaHoda looking for Andrew Kettleson, but Silverton's Travis Sin with a nice diving interception in the end zone. This game was dominated by the defense, especially the Bulldogs. Nobody scored in the second half. Bulldogs snuffed out pretty much everything the Fox threw at them and shut out the Foxes by a final of 13-0. South Albany sitting at 2-2 on the year, playing a 1-win Corvallis squad. What about their color shout? First quarter, South Albany's Tyler Kelsch throws to Gabe Kurligan in the flats. He bursts past several Spartans and runs free, almost to the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 10-yard line. 4 plays later, 4th down for South. High snap on the field goal. Erik Elken would not like that. No good. Huge missed opportunity for the Rebels. I'll explain why in just a second. Later, South punting. Corvallis' Cole Garrett receives it, weaving through traffic. One man to beat, nobody left to beat. 80-yard for the touchdown. Spartans go on to win 21-19, a 2-point victory. That field goal would have been the game winner. Here's a roundup of the rest of the Mid-Willamette League. 7th-ranked Crescent Valley beat Dallas 16-4. And winless Woodburn against winless Lebanon. The Warriors wax Woodburn for their first win of the year. But again, the big story of the night, up by 5. West A's shutout of Silverton. A huge win for Randy Nyquist and the Bulldogs. Guys?
Watch out for the Bulldogs.
No doubt about it.
We're going to move ahead to Cottage Grove, playing currently 7th ranked in the 4A polls, taking on solid Elmira team. Steven just wanted a little extra FaceTime. Third quarter, Cottage Grove, Scotty Hittner, the clean pass to Brad Bonds for the touchdown. We make it 41-14 Cottage Grove in the third quarter. Look at that rain coming down. Cottage Grove's Hittner with the fake. Pass to Bonds again for the touchdown. 48-14 Cottage Grove. Now in the fourth quarter, Cottage Grove just rolling here. This time it's Brandon Boxberger. I love the name Boxberger. That's awesome. Short touchdown for him. Cottage Grove rolls to a 55-16
He deserves a box of burgers after his performance today.
Definitely.
Far West League play, Sutherland Bulldogs hosting the North Bend Bulldogs to the third. North Bend up 20-zip. Cameron Lucero looking to pass, brings it down, cuts back across midfield, sheds a few tacklers, and is in for the touchdown. 26-0 North Bend. Sutherland's next possession, Taylor Carson looking down the field. He's picked off by Luke Lucero. Couple minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 4th and 13 for North Bend, and they're going for it. Lucero looking for an open man. He'll just heave it into the end zone, just throws up a prayer, and it's tipped and caught by Drew Matthews a touchdown. A Sunday Sports Extra Top 5 nominee, no doubt about it. North Bend wins 44-7, 4-1 now on the year.
Santiam Christian looking to extend their winning ways in the Pac West League, visiting Pleasant Hill. Second quarter, 9-0 Eagles on top. DJ Knuth powers in for the score. SC would miss the PAT, but still up 15-0. Next Eagles drive. Silas Patterson picked off by Charlie Ward. Ward brought it down inside the 15-yard line. SC's defense stood tall, though, holding Pleasant Hill to a field goal. Billy's on the board with a chip shot, 15-3. That's a lot. I love that threes there. Santiam Christian on top. Later in the second, you saw him score earlier. He wants more highlight time. Stiff arm. Excuse me. Get out my way. Ooh. More defenders chasing. Thanks for coming. He's eventually brought down. 70-yard run. Billy's would punch it in, go on to win by a final. Excuse me, the Santiam Christian would win 29.
Santiam Christian. Yeah, I don't think that 15 were 5 field goals for Santiam Christian.
I know, but
sorry. Erik's a kicker.
Hey, the 3 was good though. The field goal. There was a field goal in there.
It was exciting. Yeah.